Greetings. So basically what you're doing here is using your calculator and just typing it in. Okay, now you just have to be careful. Like this is a very basic one. 4 plus 7 minus 6 minus 8. So you just type that in your calculator. And in fact, I'm going to do it as we go along here. And I get negative 3. Okay, got to use parentheses here. If it has parentheses, use your calculator and put the parentheses in there. So 5 minus, and you don't even have to do anything special. You can just type this directly in your calculator. If you would do it separately, 3 plus 6 is 9, so 5 minus 9 is negative 4. Okay, but you're typing it directly in your calculator. So these are easy problems that you just type in your calculator. So like this one here, you're typing it, if you type it exactly the way it's written there, you'll get it correct. So this will give you negative 3 and then minus 3. So the answer is negative 6. But again, you're not even doing this. You are just typing this in to get negative 6. It's that simple. Okay, now this next one's a little bit more challenging because you can't type in, if you type in 8 minus 6, and by the way, the fraction means divided by. Okay, that's important. Fraction means divided by. But if you type in 8 minus 6 divided by 4 plus 6, so I'm going to type it in my calculator right now, 8 minus 6 divided by 4 plus 6, my answer comes out to be 12.5. And I don't care if you use decimal, it doesn't really matter. But that is not the answer. Because what you need to do with this, so I'm going to erase this, okay, is you need to put parentheses on the top and parentheses on the bottom. It's really important. So if you put parentheses, so you're going to do this, 8 minus 6 divided by 4 plus 6. I'm going to do it in my calculator, 8 minus 6 parentheses divided by parentheses 4 plus 6 close parenthesis. Okay, and I got 0.2. That's the answer. Okay, so just make sure if it's a fraction, that's probably the only one that's really kind of complicated that doesn't show parentheses. But if it's a big fraction like this, make sure you use divided by and use parentheses for the top and the bottom. Really important. Like this next one, you just type this in your calculator. 4 plus 3 times 2. Okay, get 10. That's easy. 7 minus 5 times 4. Negative 13. Okay, so really easy. Let's do one more here. 2 plus parentheses 3 minus 5 close parenthesis plus 6. Type it all in your calculator just the way it is, and you get 6. Okay, now this one is important because this is a negative. So if you look in your calculator, you'll see on the bottom next to the decimal point, it's a parenthesis with a negative inside. Okay, it's a negative sign. So you need to know that this is different than this right here. This is the one where you have divided by, times, minus, and plus. So this is that one here. So if it's a negative between numbers, you use the minus sign. Okay, if it starts out like this, or that would be a negative 2, you have to use this button. Otherwise, it's going to give you an error. If you try them both with a minus sign, and you're going to get an error. Okay. So anyway, if I type this in, so negative 6, try it in your calculator. Negative 6 plus 4 parentheses 2 plus 7. That's going to give you 30. Okay, this next one, what do? You've got to use parentheses here. Super important. So parentheses 6 minus 2, close parentheses, divided by parentheses 7 minus 3, close parenthesis. So this is what I'm typing in. 6 minus 2 divided by 7 minus 3 plus 3, just like that. Okay, and if you do that, you get 4. Okay, so that's pretty much how you do all these problems. The rest of these are, here's another one with a divided by in here. Here's another one with a divided by. Here's a negative right here. Okay, so make sure you use the correct key and use parentheses when you're supposed to. All right, goodbye.